Alright, what's up guys? So on this episode, Shannon's gonna try to take us and look for an old farm homestead. So let's get out here and walk this old big pasture field and see if we're able to locate it. So what are we looking for out here?
There's an old farmhouse, an old homestead that I know is out here on this land. However, I'm not 100% sure where, but I know we're in the vicinity of it. When we stumbled upon it when I was a kid, I fell through the floor. The last time when we stumbled upon that farmhouse when I was 12, when I was like 8, it's an old homestead house that's out here somewhere. I fell through the floor and I landed on a dead coyote.
Sure, that was fun.
No. Twisted my ankle, jacked myself hollow. And I was wearing jelly shoes. Your audio?
Yeah. I want to buy another microphone. I can hook both mics up to this, so it won't have so much wind in it. Cause we'll get a lot of wind today.
You want me to talk in there yet?
Nah, not right now.
That's a cool.
Should have brought another tape, but oh well. So we're gonna go this way.
Yeah, we're gonna follow where we're going. You know how bad yucca plants hurt when you land on them when you're riding horses?
Pretty bad.
Horrible. You don't have to walk down here. You can stay up on the road. I want to go look at that dirt.
So do you feel any like Native American spirits out here or anything?
Oh yeah, they're all over.
Probably standing on that ridge watching this.
There's several of those trees.
That tree right over there?
Yeah.
Probably thinking we're crazy out here. So where are we at?
We are south of Bennett. I'm a rock hound, so anytime we go places that are cool, I look for rocks.
And currently this is cattle pasture.
It used to be old military, and as an adult, when I came back out here and started asking around about that old farmhouse, I was told that the military had bombed it. Now back out here during the wars, this used to be a military bombing range, where they would test missiles and bombs and stuff. So a lot of these ravines are man-made by explosives. And there's still a lot of bombs that are buried out here that when they dropped, they didn't blow up right away. So
There's a potential that one of us might die today.
Step in the wrong place, and unfortunately I don't have the ability to say where a bomb is. Right now the path that we're on is it's called a game trail or a cattle trail. And out here you have the potential of running into coyotes. Of course you've got wildlife like antelope and deer. But there's coyotes, badgers, rattlesnakes, snakes in general. And since it poured down rain yesterday, I don't foresee any snakes really being out. Let's walk this see what the dirt tells me. And see, out here, when we're walking in places like this, I will carry a first aid bag with me. Andy and I are both trained in first aid. Andy was a firefighter. Let's see what's at this pole. See, out here, it's really a good thing to know how to navigate and know your directions. And right now, we're walking north. So, because of what the military did out here, the land is highly polluted.
I think it was
ruined.
probably right over where that antelope or that animal is.
Where?
Top of the hill, straight in front of you. I think it was in that general area. Because right there it looks like that bridge I was talking about. So yeah, it's probably.
We'll walk the ridge a little longer.
Yeah, he's just standing there staring at us.
What is?
That animal.
I don't see an animal. Oh, that's an antelope.
Yeah. It's about the general area that I think I seen it at.
Over this ridge and
If you ever walk out walking, make sure you carry something, some water or something to hydrate yourself with.
Especially when it's warm out. And even in the winter time, make sure if you're out hiking or whatever, number one, I don't recommend going hiking in the winter time. But all year round, make sure that you carry with you water. You don't really want to carry anything that has sugar or alcohol in it, because that will dehydrate you faster. And water, it will quench your thirst and hydrate you at the same time. And on bare spots of land, like in ravines, yeah, you come across snakes, but if you're a rock hound like I am, you find some pretty cool stuff. Out here, mainly all you're gonna find is petrified wood. Bones. Looks like a prairie dog because there's a little jawbone. And if you come across any kind of rodent remains, don't pick it up. Don't. Because the likelihood of that rodent having a disease, like out here, the rodents carry the bubonic plague.
Let's go check over on top of that hill.
Let's walk over this way and on top of that hill. And it's not wise to eat the berries off of plants out here. Because most of what you're going to find are wild roses. And wild rose bushes are poisonous. And you don't want to pick up any kind of remains, actually, because rabies and the bubonic plague run really high out here. Now, if you find a full carcass and there's a head and you can tell that it was killed by another animal, that's another story. It's probably a prairie dog.
I don't know.
Oh, it's a root.
Yeah, it's just looks
yucca
weird.
Root.
Looks like a rat.
They just like disappear.
Yeah. even if we don't find any old remains in this episode, at least we still getting some history. Just sit back and just imagine back in the 1800s when cowboys and Indians and all of those used to travel from the east out to the west. This is one of the areas they most likely traveled across.
Oh, they did. And see, back during the 30s, the 20s and 30s, when Prohibition was a big deal, Kansas, it's a 4-hour drive from Bennett to Kansas. Alcohol in parts of Kansas was legal. So you would get the bootleggers that would travel from Denver. Horseback, it's like a 4-day ride. Horseback, it's like a 3 or 4 day ride.
Yeah.
But in a car, it was just several hours. And see, dens like this are badger or coyote.
And this one looks fresh. Well, that might have been what I seen.
Does that look like a house or just a trough?
I don't know, here. Can you see?
Yeah, it's just a cattle area. But, so during Prohibition, bootleggers would travel from Denver to Kansas to bring shipments of liquor back. And there's a lot of times that they were stopped by women. The bootleggers were stopped, and the halfway point between Denver and Kansas, so they thought, was Bennett. Well, I don't know. If it is in fact a halfway point, I doubt it. Because that tree down there in the gulch is where there's a hidden lake. If you went straight back, straight east to the hidden lake.
She's trying to remember where this place might be at.
I'm navigating.
She's mumbling.
I'm navigating, so I'm mumbling as I'm narrating. Which, when you navigate, it's just something you do. But there is a lot of death and destruction back during Prohibition. And the women who would intercept the alcohol, it generally wasn't ever a good outcome. I'll just put it that way. But you've got the Prohibition, and then this was also one of the routes that outlaws took. You know, outlaws would come through and do what they did. And this is really heavy Native American land. And a little bit of history about the town of Bennett. So when Bennett was founded, was back in the early 1800s. and there's a train wreck. Well, okay, back up. So, we've walked into cattle. We need to turn around and walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't need a bull to see us.
You want to walk over to that?
You gotta be quiet for a few minutes. We're miles away. We're about a month. Let's walk up on the bridge.
Alright, so we weren't able to actually find the old homestead. So we're gonna go back to the office and kind of pull up Google Earth and do a little bit more research on where it might be at. But no, not every episode of If These Walls Could Talk, we will be able to find something. You know, some episodes we will be able to, oh yeah. Yeah, some episodes, you know, we will be able to find old places to explore. And then there'll be some episodes like this where we are out exploring the area for a known location and kind of not be able to find it. So, guys, you know, hope you kind of enjoyed this little walk through history. And on to our next location. Thanks, guys. See y'all later.
Woo!